You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward.
I saw the trailer. I haven't
Yeah.
screened it yet. Looking forward to screening it tonight.
Me too.
Oh my goodness, this thriller and some mystery.
Horror. It's a horror. It's my first horror film.
Horror
So exciting. Yeah.
So what drew you to the script?
Literally, that was a horror film. I've never done that genre anymore. The cast looked great. It was Jeremy and Shane, who I'm a huge fan of, and it was just something completely out of my comfort zone.
Well, do you get easily scared generally?
Very. I do. And in this theater, I saw A Quiet Place and Hereditary, and it was an awful. I go in, I see, and I always remember how much I actually hate horror, but it's so scary.
You're in this one, so that tells us a lot.
I know.
So for my fans at home, without spoiling details, what's your character? What's your role?
My role is I run the hospital that Shane's character
Where the morgue is located.
yeah, exactly. The morgue's downstairs, and I just treat the character that Jeremy plays as just a normal patient. I have no idea of what's really going on. No, Shane suspects right away that there's something off, and I don't. And Shane and I have a very long history together, just as characters, and I am, I basically die. And until I die, I think everything is just hunky dory. I'm that girl. I'm that character. It's like totally unsuspecting.
So you mentioned A Quiet Place. So and this one, what separates or what makes this one unique compared to other horror films that you've seen? Well, like you gotta watch this one. Why?
Well, first of all, it's very character heavy and character development heavy, and like you really start investing in who these people are and what their journey is and why the character Jeremy Charles plays. Like there's a sense of he just wants to destroy himself. And the reason why that is revealed. And it's just, Shane is a very, very nuanced actor, and as is Jeremy. And so it's a very beautifully written, character-heavy, character-driven script.
Bill, congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here.
So how scary is this?
Well, I have to say, when my wife first read the script, she had to put it down. She was too scared to finish it. So it's a pretty scary film, I think.
Even just by reading it?
Just by reading it and just imagining the circumstances. So it was pretty scary.
Can't wait to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
So, what is it about the script that makes it stand out, like separate or different from the other horror movies that we've seen?
Well, when I first read the script, I was touched by two things. One is the visual nature of it really was compelling to me. Second, it wasn't your normal like slasher type movie. It's more of a psychological, thriller, and it allows your imagination to also run a bit with it. So those three things combined made me really want to be involved in it. So
now, for my fans, without spoiling details, what's your character? What's your role?
My character is Edward Graham, and I'm the medical examiner, and I have a missing body that I'm in pursuit of. So
did you shadow any medical examiner in preparation for the
I did. Oh, yeah. Actually in Nashville. And
how was that?
It was great. He gave me some great insights into what medical examiners do and why they do the things they do. And I spent a day with him. It was a great tool for me in the film.
Congratulations on the movie. I hear good stuff about it.
Oh, so you haven't seen it? Okay,
yeah.
great.
Looking forward to screening it. So how scary is this compared to other horror movies?
It's not really a horror film.
Okay.
It's a supernatural thriller. It definitely leans towards paranoid psychological thriller that has a little bit of horror elements, but it's much more of a slow burn. I mean, just kind of, keeps getting at you and keeps getting at you and keeps getting at you and keeps getting at you. So, I mean, I think that if people like those sort of, Fincher-esque, maybe Cronenberg in there, you know what I mean? Somewhere in those sorts of things, but it's not a full-blown horror film at all. So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, so when it comes to movies like this, from the way you describe it, so you have to kind of hold the card. You don't show the cards, all of them.
Yes.
What's the trick of making that work?
Well, it really is a balance. I mean, I deal with that all the time, suspense versus mystery. I mean, in suspense you give, in mystery you take away. And it's just sort of like give and take constantly. Oh, is that enough information? Because if you leave too much out, people are confused. If you give too much, people think it's silly. You know what I mean? So it's a balancing act. when you're making genre films, that is the balance that you have to constantly make. One step too far, it gets into B horror film, you know, and one step too little, people are confused and frustrated, right? You know what I mean? So it's a constant game of balancing that information and finding the right sweet spot. So,
Last question before I let you go. As from a filmmaking standpoint, what were some of the challenges? Independent project like this, you know, is it the morgue location or trying to find a? What are some of the challenging parts of filming this?
it's all challenging.
It's all challenging. Oh, combination.
No, it just never stops. I mean, in independent film, the less money you have, I mean, it's just like, you know, I found myself, we had trouble this morning, the DCP didn't work, and now I'm trying to figure out another Blu-ray to play here, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's like, you know.
You made it.
Yeah,
All right.
so here we go.